Buyers are already using Gen.AI to discover vendors, compare options, and build shortlists before a seller is even involved. What does that do to the seller's role? And how should we be rethinking discovery?
So what's interesting about this dynamic shift in buyer behavior is that, us as business owners and sales, we've been taught how to think of our prospects in that traditional sales funnel, right? It's a funnel, awareness, consideration, decision. We build out our CRM in these deal stages. But that's really good for us in organizing how we, help guide prospects through our process. But that's not actually what buyers are doing, especially in the age of AI. When a buyer sits there and says, hey, I need to find someone, a solutions provider, I want to hire that person or company, there are actually three jobs that have to happen. The first job is they have to find you. So the first job that they think through is, okay, I need to find a bunch of vendors who can help me solve this problem. The second step is that they say, oh, well, I've got 100 of them. I need to shortlist them because I'm not going to call all 100. So I need a way to shortlist down to those 2 or 3 vendors that are the best fit for my problem, and I'm going to call it solution requirements. And then the final stage, validation, this is job number 3. This is where sales comes in. And this is that big paradigm shift because the first 2 jobs of finding vendors and shortlisting vendors, that's invisible. We don't control that. We don't have the attention economy of impressions and likes and comments. It all happens in private with the buyer talking, having a conversation with their AI tool. So for buyers, when they actually start calling you, you're on the short list, right? They're already well informed about what you do, what problems you solve, how you solve them. What they really want to do is validate that short list. Well, you said this on your website. Is that what you actually do? They're doing their due diligence. They're doing demos, they're doing site visits, they're having conversations with you to build that trust and rapport. And that's the big shift. Buyers don't want to hear from salespeople, I have all these features and benefits and all that. They already know all that. You're on the short list, they called you. It's kind of like when you go to a car dealership, you don't want to hear from the salesperson. This is the make, model, number, cup holders. You know all that. I want to test drive that car right there because you check the inventory at that dealership. That's the only thing you want to do is test drive. So for sellers, they have to understand that the trust, rapport, the demos, that's really their function in the age of AI because all the other stuff, finding vendors, shortlisting them, is all done in AI and it's invisible to you. You can't control what's happening in that tool. You can influence, but you can't control it like you could do in the attention economy with likes and impressions and stuff like that.